there, Emily here, Director of Connect2Culture. Connect2Culture is Joplin's community arts agency, champion of the soon-to-be Cornell Complex, a performing arts presenter, and stuck at home, just like you. While we've been keeping our social distance, we can't stop thinking about how recent events are affecting Joplin's arts and cultural community. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be posting online updates with a variety of them. Join us as we stay connected with our creative community at a distance. Today we're talking with...
My name is Susan Adams, and I am the Executive Director of Spiva Center for the Arts.
First question, what is your organization's mission?
Our mission is to celebrate the creative experience, and we interpret that a lot of different ways. We're primarily visual arts and education, although we collaborate with different nonprofits in the Joplin area, like Heartland Opera, Post Art Library, are two recent nonprofits that we've collaborated with. We have poetry events, we have yoga events, we have all kinds of classes that we offer from children through adult and from novice all the way up to expert. So we have a lot of evening events to celebrate our current exhibits. Two that we have done recently is the Joplin Wine Share and Art on Tap, which celebrates coming together of the community as well as different art forms such as home beer brewing and winemaking in conjunction with our exhibits.
How has COVID-19 disrupted or affected the way your organization fulfills its mission?
Unfortunately, we have had to close our doors temporarily. We do not have a reopen date set. We've kind of left it open-ended depending on how things work out. We're really trying to be as flexible as we can. We currently have two of our most popular exhibits in our main and regional gallery. One is Photo Spiva, which is a national photography competition that has been around for 44 years. We got almost 1,200 entries from about 200 photographers. Our juror is going to be Dr. April Watson from the Nelson Atkins Museum. She's curator of photography. So we have people fly in from all over the country, and our opening was scheduled for March 20th. And then in our regional gallery, we have our annual Small Works auction, which 60 to 70 local artists have donated works to be auctioned off. It's one of our annual fundraisers. So we've taken both of those online on our website and on Facebook. We've posted virtual tours, and we're hoping we'll be able to extend the exhibits further on into the summer, but we're working with 80 different artists who may have other plans for their work. So at this point, we're trying to see what we can do to extend those exhibits. But the Small Works auction is up, and we're about where we thought we would be this time in the auction. It's a wonderful opportunity for a collector to get local works at a very, very reasonable price. These are small works. The biggest one is 12 by 12, and they go all the way down to 6 by 6, and then there's some 3D pieces that are even smaller than that. But the auction is live and well and resides on our website, and every day on Facebook and Instagram we're posting a shot of one different piece from Photo Spiva and from Small Works. Our classes unfortunately are suspended, but we're working with some of our instructors to do some online classes, and we're trying to stay as active as we can with all of our members. Our Facebook and Instagram numbers as far as people that follow our page are going up and up and up. So we're just trying to keep people involved, keep them challenged, make them laugh, and share our own experiences.
How will you move forward?
Spiva has been around since 1947. We have been around through recessions, inflations, wars, every political upheaval that you could think of in the past over 70 years. So Spiva is going to be here, and because our membership and our patrons are all part of the arts community. I think the arts community is what gets people through crises and times like this. I saw a great quote that said, if you think the arts aren't important, how are you going to get through this pandemic without movies, books, music, art, and all of the other things that all of our talented friends and patrons and members come up. Financially, that is definitely a worry. Our number one funding group is the Friends of St. Avups. And for those of you who are not familiar with St. Avups, it is a ladies group who has been supporting Spiva for over 50 years. And they are our primary fundraiser, and they account for well over 20% of our annual budget. They raise this money through an annual gala, a ball that typically takes place at the beginning of May. And this year that has had to be postponed and has been rescheduled for September 25th. So Spiva is asking everybody who normally supports St. Avups to continue to support them. And if you haven't donated to our annual fund, we could sure use your financial support to cover things like operations, our utility bills, our maintenance on the building, and our staff is still working, but they have been cut down to only about 16 hours a week each. And we've got amazing staff, but our wonderful staff is working their tails off, and we sure don't want to lose any of them. So any financial support that you could see your way to sending to us would be most gratefully appreciated. And we really, two of our biggest parties are the opening for Photo Spiva and for Small Works. And then another one is the closing party for Small Works. So we have not said that those are canceled. We are looking forward to blowing the doors off with a big celebration when we get to open again. And those celebrations are, as always, open to the public, and hope that you can join us.
Thanks, Susan. Anything else?
Spiva has just an amazing number of volunteers. Our board of directors are all volunteers. We have volunteers that sit on our exhibits committee and that sit on our educational committee. We have the volunteers that come in and work during all of our openings. The arts community, the artists, we couldn't exist without the artists. Small Works, these talented members of our community donate these amazing pieces and allow us to auction them off for the benefit of Spiva. And our membership show is also a huge show that happens every fall. And regardless of whether you're a professional artist, you're encouraged to submit a piece. So we just want to thank all of the volunteers and the supporters and our membership and our business members and all of the artist community for sticking with us through these times. We wish our doors were open, and they will be open absolutely the first available moment that we can be there in person.
To learn more about Connect2Culture or Joplin's arts and cultural community, visit Connect2Culture.org.